Well, among the warnings in the UN report are that wildfires like those seen in southern Europe recently could be more frequent. The region has been experiencing its most extreme heatwave in decades. On the island of Evia in Greece, the flames drove people to the beaches in search of safety. They're just some of the apocalyptic scenes across the country which Ben Chapman has witnessed.
If today's report is a warning, then the scenes on Evia are as haunting as its words. Thousands of acres of lush forest reduced to lifeless limbs in days. The firefighters' job has been relentless. We watched them trying to put out hundreds of constant, tiny flare-ups spread across this island.
Why is it difficult?
We have not good roads, tracks, have problem because it's many fires.
This is day 7 of these wildfires, which have cost 2 lives and forced thousands to evacuate.
Today's report confirms what people here have been saying for many days now, that events like this are the reality of climate change, which this country is going to have to deal with a lot more.
Greece's most intense heatwave in a generation has left the ground vulnerable to the slightest spark. Christos and his friend are doing what they can to save their village, but he believes climate change is already changing their lives.
We haven't slept for 3 days because fire was coming one day from this side.
Have you ever known anything like this before, here?
Here, no, never. And I'm starting to believe that this is the way we're gonna live from now on.
This last week, fires have even threatened the outskirts of Athens. But a heat wave doesn't need flames to be deadly. And this ancient city has had temperatures into the 40s. It's become the first in Europe to appoint a dedicated heat officer who has a stark warning.
If we don't manage to really mitigate CO2 emissions globally, and if we're not brave, the politicians are not brave, maybe cities like Athens that have managed to survive for centuries might be uninhabited in the future.
In the coming years, Greece is likely to suffer this kind of devastation far more often. Not a natural disaster, but one that is almost certainly man-made, and for which it is already suffering the human cost. Ben Chapman, ITV News, Evia, Greece.